What is going on, guys? Red here. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at the new wizard perk, Spell Overload. This is going to increase your spell count by 100% at the cost of 60% spell capacity. I believe with essentially 37 or 38 knowledge, you can run this build. You get 8 fireballs, 20 ignites, 8 invisibilities, 8 hastes, and 10 zaps, which is absolutely crazy. We essentially run the same staff wizard bonk build with staff mastery, and then we just use spell overload to make everything ×2 on our spell counts, which essentially gives us 0 downtime. I'm showing the perks and we're using arcane shield as the skill. I'm going to put all the gear on the screen and we're going to run a couple games and see what this build can do. We're loading in here to the 3x3 goblin caves, the new solo map. They took away the 5x5 goblin caves, which I actually kind of preferred, but it is what it is, I guess. These games happen a little faster and the PvP is more apparent, so I don't even mind. Unfortunately, I was not able to show you guys the combat dummy numbers because the lobbies are filling really fast, since it is the beginning of the wipe and the game is more active than ever, so. But I can tell you that we were hitting about 135 damage on the first swing, and then I think about 140 on the second swing with the magic staff. As you're gonna notice here, we're just plowing through mobs. I think we come over here and we one-hit the axeman. Yeah, that is absolutely insane. I'm just looking at it like, wait, did I just one-hit that? Anyway, let's talk about spell overload and what this spell pretty much means for solo wizard. The annoying thing about wizard before was that you'd have to sit down and regenerate your spells all the time, but now you basically never need a campfire. It's very rare you're gonna run out of spells. You basically have enough spells for a couple fights, and that's pretty much, you're gonna get like 3 fights max usually in the goblin caves, so you really don't even need to bring campfires. We actually pick up a huge ring of finesse. That's actually not a bad ring for this build too. But yeah, items are super cheap, and they also added +2 all back, so +2 all is really good for this build. Wizard is looking S tier in the solo category right now. I'm not gonna lie. We don't even need ignite, and we're 2-hitting goblins. I noticed the room's cleared, so I start creeping up here. I'm figuring that there's probably a guy below trying to get the centipede killed. So we hit the prop pot. Still don't see anybody. And there it is, barbarian. I get him off the protection shrine. I just whiffed 2 fireballs, but keep in mind I still have 6 left. He gets close, so I decided to just go in. And yeah, he can't do anything. If they back up from you, you have infinite zaps. If they get close to you, you just bonk them for half their HP. Or one-shot them if they're not a barbarian. Like, it is absolutely insane. So just heal back up real quick. Take all this guy's loot. He actually had some pretty decent stuff. And now with the marketplace, it's super easy to get a lot of gold. It's just such a convenient thing to have at the beginning of a wipe. Although leveling to 15 took pretty long this time around. They really increased the XP rates. Or sorry, they decreased how fast you can level. And it did take me quite a while to get level 15. I recommend if you're solo, you go to Ice Caves. Ice Caves is so good for leveling early game, because usually you'll never see anybody. And I just want to show you guys the power of this build, just how fast we delete the centipede here. Always want to try to kill these because they can give you really good jewelry. But yeah, this is just not normal. And it is just gone. Absolutely unreal. Yeah, as for the perks, you don't need to run the exact perks that I'm running. Honestly, the core for this build is just staff mastery and then spell overload. You can replace ice shield and mana surge to whatever you prefer. I just like ice shield because it's insane against pretty much anything that's physical damage. And then you have mana surge just for 10% more damage. But instead of mana surge, you could go like reactive shield and be even tankier. I hear somebody near me here, so I'm just trying to get rid of the gobs ASAP. And yeah, in the goblin caves, it is a PvP arena. Since we have infinite fireballs, I just break the door. Notice it's a wizard. And this guy has like 0 gear. Jump the fireball. He tries to missile me, but he's already dead. He had 0 gear, so not much he could have done. There's a lot of new cool items this patch. If you guys haven't, I know a lot of people watch my videos and haven't played the game. This might be the best time to try to get into the game because it's always fun at the beginning of a wipe. People are also not able to run in insane crafted gear because they have time gated the quests. So this would be a good time to get in. Yeah, as you can see, we have literally 0 downtime and we are just cruising through the map, just deleting goblins. And this is basically what Solo Wizard is now. I do find a portal quite early here. I don't decide to open it because there's been so many times where I've opened a portal and then someone just steals it running to it and I can't kill them. We do see a rogue. And if you guys don't know, Rogue is very weak right now. They basically nerfed their invisibility to the ground. They gave it a sound cue as well. So unless you don't have ears, it is almost impossible. And this guy decides to just run away. He is not having it. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just get out. The portal situation in the Goblin Caves is the worst it's ever been. There are statics that aren't actually on the map, but if you see a portal, I would just extract, just to not risk it. And yeah, this guy had pretty much nothing. Little 126 gold from the collector, and a bunch of sellables we can just throw in the market there. Our market listings are full. While that sells off, let's queue for another game. Back for round 2. And I just want to demonstrate in this clip, just to show you guys how fast you can encounter someone for PvP in this map. It is absolutely unreal. We open that just because there's a gold chest, and we do have lockpicks. But yeah, as you guys can see, you just walked out of spawn. We already have a fight with a ranger. Unfortunately, he does not hit a single arrow and then dies in 1 zap. He must have taken damage before. Or the bola slinger hit him. I'm pretty sure he got hit by the goblin, but yeah, keep in mind we have a ton of added magic damage, so that might have just been the zap. And he didn't really have any gear, so unfortunate for him. Anyway, we come down here, and this room got changed a little bit. It's really nice now. You'll notice that there are 2 ladders that are alternative exits. You used to have to pull the lever to go up the ramp. We get a blue rapier there and a purple ruby, not too shabby. We also get this really nice mystic vestment. This ends up selling for like 400 gold later. 4 magic power, 2 healing. I try to see if I can pull the lever from this side. You probably can if you look through the wall or something, but yeah, so you can just go right up the ladder and you're chilling now. Yeah, you're gonna notice in this entire video I'm playing wizard and I didn't sit on the floor a single time. That is truly unbelievable. The flow of the game for solo wizard is just unreal. It feels like we're playing a completely different class, I think. I thought having 10 ignites was a lot, but 20 is just... It's honestly too much. And this build was already top tier solo, and now it's twice as good, I'd say. It might be one of the easiest classes to just clear mobs with now. And I'm not even using ignite here. And these mobs are just collapsing. We take a hit there, of course. Just getting sloppy with it. But yeah, so the builds that I had in mind were the staff bashing arcane shield build with spell overload, but then also intense focus, which is the instacast spell, and I'm probably gonna make a video on that because you can have 10 ice bolts with 10 zaps with fireball and instacast, and if you take ice mastery, you can like permanently CC someone with the ice bolt, which is something I want to try for sure in the future. That might be the next video. But yeah, you know someone's near when you see cleared rooms. Because the map is so small. Just shift walking around. You always want to be the first one to hear someone and not get heard. Still don't see a single soul except for this guy who folded on the door. Poor guy. Just a barbarian trying to level up. Gets absolutely slaughtered out of his spawn. So they kept a lot of the old modules that were really fun. Like this room right here is insane. Do end up hearing someone. It is a cleric. Fireball the door, get a zap on him. And then a rogue out of nowhere comes from stealth. He was trying to kill that cleric, so I immediately switched targets. And the reason is because rogues are usually worth a lot if you kill them. Almost get stuck there, fireball him. Invis, and I don't even have ignite, and I just one-hit him in the head. I don't even have ignite here, and I one-hit him. He did take a splash fireball before that. But that just goes to show you how strong this is. And then we're going to take a look at his gear here. This guy was not messing around. This guy had some crazy stuff. Get all attributes on pretty much every piece of gear you can get all attributes on. 2 attribute padded tunic. 1 attribute on the rings. And then he had the damage too on the gloves. This guy's entire kit sold for like 2 to 3k gold. And now I'm on a mission to go back and find that cleric. Just one hit the bola goblin. It's unreal damage. Oh yeah, big tip. Make sure you're just spamming that first attack with the staff. Don't do the 1-2. If you just press left click and then pause and then left click again, you end up doing this first swing attack, and it's better than doing the down swing. It's just faster DPS. Just farming some goblin archers for the quest. And yeah, I'm pretty sure in this game, the cleric actually found a blue. And we are the last ones in here. Anyways, just gonna speed up the last bit of the game here. Just clear this entire room. Trying to get that XP so we can get level 30 for the class mastery. And I'm going to show you guys a quick little tip here in this map. They have kept some of the static portals. I think there's actually 2 statics in every single goblin variant. And this is one of them. It's the OG from the other maps. They're just not marked on the minimap for some reason. And there you go. Unfortunately, they don't light up. And then at the end of this game, there's a standoff between a barbarian and a cleric at the troll room. This is where the cleric went. These were the last 2 guys in the lobby. And I was trying to watch how it ended, but unfortunately, the game does not give you enough time to spectate. And we couldn't see anything happen. Here's a closer look at the items we got from the rogue. Oh yeah, he also had a troll's blood, which is like 500 gold, which is really nice. But I think I'm just going to save them up. A really nice shadow mask. And yeah, overall, crazy runs. That ring of quickness is really good too. But yeah, overall, to conclude, this build just got stronger in solos, and I can't even imagine in trios what you can do with 6 chain lightnings. But yeah, guys, that is the video. Try it for yourself in solos. This build is absolutely insane. Until next time, take it easy and peace out.